Hi, I'm Michael. Today at church, classism was discussed, and a story was shared about donations to a food pantry at a child's school, and how one person at the school noticed quinoa in the bucket for food donations and said, "Those people don't know how to cook that kind of food," or something along those lines. I'm one of those people. I've gone to the food pantry. I know how to cook quinoa. The discrimination is the part that really got to me. And I'm sick of being discriminated against and being judged. I find it just wrong. I'm low income. I'm on Social Security disability. I've had to go to the food pantry. I don't go right now. I've had food stamps, which I don't even bother doing anymore, because in the state of Illinois, Governor Rauner wants people on food stamps to renew every 6 months. It isn't worth the hassle for just $16 a month to renew constantly. $16 buys like a gallon of milk, some ground turkey, some packaged pasta. It doesn't go very far. So I don't bother. Because every time I go to the Department of Human Services, where one renews these things, I have to give them my entire life story. I'm tired of giving my life story. I'm tired of every single time I go to the food pantry, I have to give my life story. When I sign up for heat assistance, I have to give my life story. No one ever takes anyone at their word in America anymore. Maybe the rich get taken for their word. I don't know, and I don't want to be judgmental, because classism also affects the rich, the well-to-do. However, I don't hear stories of them having to give their life story when they go and apply for a mortgage. They can just go and apply for a mortgage, have a credit check done, maybe a few other things, give a down payment, and they're set to go. Housing assistance, I have to give them my income. I have to give them what I pay in prescriptions. I have to give them what I pay in other forms of healthcare. I have to give them my electric bill, my heating bill. Water's included in my rent, so I don't have to give them the water bill. But all kinds of things like that have to be provided. It's aggravating beyond belief. And I find it really sad. Also discussed in the service today was, I'm not saying this correctly, but basically, how maybe a person that has less means who goes to the church can't afford to do things. Doesn't feel like they can be part of the church because they don't have the money to do it. Some people probably don't have enough gas money to attend services every Sunday or go to a meeting during the week at the church. This is probably the case, it's the case everywhere in America for those that don't have much money. People can't go and do things. I consider myself very lucky at times. I do get help. I have family that supports me and has helped me. I've gotten help from friends. I've gotten help from people at the church. I had surgery almost a year and a half ago now And when I arrived home, I couldn't do a whole lot for myself. So members of the church brought food over almost daily. And it was great. I'm working on returning to the church by volunteering with PADS, which assists homeless people. I help once a month serving meals, and I'm really enjoying that. I'll be doing that for my third time this month, March. And it's a nice way to give back. So I don't know what else to say. I think in America, we truly need to stop judging people based on their income. What else can we do? Classism is real. And it affects all races. It sucks to be low income. It really, really sucks. There are things that I don't do because I don't have the money, or I need to use my money in other ways. I may not go and attend, an overnight somewhere, because I'd rather put that money towards going out with my friends once a week for a meal. And at that, I only spend $10 to $12. It's more important for me to do that. The retreat would be an awesome thing to go do. Elton John is going to start his retirement tour. I would love to get tickets to go see Elton John. I don't have the money to do that because the tickets are like $100 a piece, and then you got to pay for parking, which is probably $50 at the United Center. You have to be privileged in order to go see Elton John or other concerts or a sporting event or even a musical in downtown Chicago. There's no money to do that. So, what's the answer? Now, those of you viewing this know that something really important is about to occur in my life again. In order for this to occur, I have to get help. And I am getting help for this to happen. I don't want to divulge what's going to happen yet, because some people, I just don't want them to know yet. And I have to figure out a way to tell them what's going to happen. What else can be said? Classism is real. Classism exists. And a low-income person has to divulge many private things about their life in order to get assistance.